Okay, there we maybe. What the fuck is that showing? Okay. Still showing the wrong capture device. Okay, hi Julie. I'm having technical difficulties about this right now. Okay, so I usually do my computer program. I usually do it through OBS, and I'm having trouble with. I don't know. It's saying that it can't see like on the actual computer. It's saying that it doesn't see my camera. So I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to just do it old school like we did before. Okay, so that's what the OBS camera is looking at. So I don't know. We're just gonna do it old school. Okay, you guys, listen. Welcome everybody to Behind the Ink with Chariismatiic. This is a show that I do every single week, Tuesdays. I'm really sorry that we're late today. Just let everybody come in. I have all three of my guests after. Can you guys please request a box? We're just gonna go straight into the show today. Um, this is very difficult for me because I'm out of my element now. So um let me pull these pictures up and see how we're just going to do this. So, welcome everybody. Hi, Jilly. Your show was great today. That was my first time watching it, guys. Make sure everybody hits its Jilly Baby with that favorite, you guys, who just had a show right before mine called Entanglements. And if you guys haven't seen it, please go check it out. Um, so, this is a show I do every week where we just talk about your tattoos and basically what they mean to you. I need to switch out my picture real quick. This sucks. I'm a little out of it right now because, like, normally I'll have the tattoos on the screen and now we got to improvise. So let me just throw this in here before Chris comes in. All right. So, oops. Boom. All right. Okay. So today we've got some good guests on the show for you guys today. I just want to make sure all three of you guys are here before we start the show. We've got Pretty Eyes in the box. Welcome, Pretty Eyes. Welcome, guys. Sorry that we're late today. We had some technical difficulties, so we're going back old school and we're going to do this thing just like how we did in 1902. Okay, so let me get these pictures up here and then we'll be good. Sorry, guys. Okay. By the way, a few announcements this week. Um, so April 10th is my birthday, which is on a Saturday, you guys. So I will be having an auction, and I'll also be in San Francisco with a lot of cool people. And some of those people will include Role Model Fresh, Rockstar, Des, Raider Rob, just a few good friends. Taj Mahal's coming out. And so I urge you guys to come through and hang out with us. And just check out my birthday festivities. I'm going to be doing some blacklight things. I've got some blacklight banners and just a lot of stuff for us to all just, get excited and to just get excited and to enjoy each other's company. So pull up this weekend. Saturday, I would like to do like a little dress up thing. I would like to involve you guys, my community who watches me every day. If you guys want to just get dressed up, maybe do your face, we could do like a box like Soul Train. But right now we're here to talk about tattoos. So I've got three great guests for you. I only see two. Kickside, can you message D please and find out if he's still gonna be on it? Okay, so I would like to welcome our first guest to the box, you guys. Everybody say hi. Oops, I'm all over the place right now. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, both my boxes are gone. This is fun. If you guys could please request the box, that would be great. Jilly and Pretty Eyes are here. There we go. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and put Pretty Eyes in the box. Yay. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay. Hi. So I'm so sorry. This is like usually I'm on the computer and I'm able to like put your tattoos on there. So we're just gonna improvise today. But welcome to Behind the Ink with Shar. I know you're very nervous to do this. It's just like a regular conversation, girl. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and promote your battle and just let people know what your live streams are about. And thank you so much for being a part of this on such a short notice. I really appreciate you.
For having me. My name is Pretty Eyes. I have a battle on April 24th against Allie with the green puzzle piece. I don't know if
Okay.
a lot of you guys know her. Um, Wait, what else did you want me to say?
Just tell us about yourself. Like how long you've been on the app, what you do on your
Uh,
streams, like just a little bit about yourself.
Honestly, I don't really do much. I just chat away on my streams. It just depends. I've been streaming since I became like I started last April, I want to say. I started off as a gifter, and then I was like, you know what? I think I could do this. Thank you, Julie.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I could do this. Let me try this out. So then I started streaming like July, and then just like whenever I wanted or whatever. Then I applied for Top Badge like in November. I didn't think I was gonna get it. I kind of like just filled out the application. I wasn't even doing like the 500 views. Like I was just like, let me just do it for ha-has. And then
Right.
next thing you know, in December, I got a message back from POF that they were, for me to come to the rundown, and then
Let's go.
I got my top badge. Now
It's history. Okay, happy D, welcome. Well, thank you so much. It sounds like you're a whole vibe and that your journey's been, really cool. I love meeting organic streamers that, got this long journey about how, how they got there and why they love the app so much. So thank you. So I have your tattoos here. Excuse the old school because like once you go to OBS, it's like kind of hard to go back. So we're just gonna move this along here and swing this little thing here so we can go old school. So let's get right to the tattoos. So okay, so I'm pretty sure, let me see. Let me zoom out. Sorry, I feel okay, so can everybody see it okay? Old school, hello. Okay, perfect.
bada.
Okay, you see it okay?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about this.
So okay, so I was married for like 10 years. I always wanted a sleeve. My ex-husband wasn't okay with like me, tattooing anywhere where it was like noticeable. He didn't think it was like professional. I ended up getting divorced about 2 years ago. I've always wanted a sleeve. My grandma ended up passing away. So I just figured I'd go for it. I ended up just going one day. I was really stressed out. I was like in the mood for pain, and I just called in. I called in and I asked if they had like any available appointments for that same day. He was like, "Yeah, come on down." And so I went, and I ended up getting the clock. Is from like is the time that my grandma passed away.
Okay, okay. So a little memorial to grandma. I love that. I love this show because it really like lets me see different people's, non-traditional way of paying, homage to somebody who, maybe passed away or just is very important in their life. So I really like the traditional black and white shading. That's pretty nice. So where is that again on your top of your arm?
Yes, that's my yeah my upper sleeve.
Okay. So how much would you say? So you would say this is like the first piece to your sleeve, right?
Correct.
Okay. And how much would you say you paid for that?
I believe it was like 450.
Okay. All right. Okay, so then we go down and oh, I love it. I love it. Let me blow this up. Here we go. Hello.
Um, there's really like no story. So the other picture I sent you was my lower back. I
Okay.
got my lower back. It was like originally it was like a tramp stamp, and as I got older, I was like, there's no way in hell I can walk around with like I don't know if you want to show the other. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
I,
okay.
so it was originally like a little tramp stamp, what we call it.
Yeah, yeah. We already know. I've seen listen to me, girl. If I've seen anything, it's some fucked up trim stamp. So this is a cute one full of color. We love that. I love
It's
that.
actually a cover up. So I was like,
Okay.
I got older, I was like, I can't walk around with this on my lower back or whatever. So then and the job was like shitty. So I went in and I made an appointment for a cover up, and we went with the Japanese water and the lotus, and that was all day session. That was like if I was able to sit there for like the whole session, he was charging me 450. If I gave up, I still had to pay that 450.
Right. So you was gonna get it done.
Yeah, so I sat there for about 7 hours, and then he gave up on me. I ended up having to come back for a second session so that he can finish.
Okay. Well, that's good. It gave your session, it gave your skin a little bit of time to heal that color. So then
Yeah.
you can really go back and like pack that color in. I seem to like the color sessions always take so much longer because if you don't know what you're doing, it's like a recipe for disaster once your shit starts fading. So I love those colors. Your skin tone's a little bit lighter than mine, but I think for my legs, I want to get some colors on it.
Hmm.
Um, So is that just your I really like the blues. Like the blues and the teals are really fire on that. Okay, so there's no story behind the geisha girl.
No, that's
Uh
when I went, like I wanted to keep the Japanese theme going because like my goal is to finish my whole entire back.
yeah,
So I didn't want to do like what's is it the little fish that everyone gets.
the koi
So
fish.
yeah, I didn't want to go with like the same thing that everyone gets. So he was like, "How about you do a geisha?" I didn't know originally what a geisha was.
Right, but she looks pretty.
After I got it tatted, everyone was like, "Do you know what that like means?" And I'm like, "No." And then whatever. But yeah, so I ended up just going with that just to keep like the theme going, the Japanese.
Okay. So now are all three of those pictures the same artist?
No, they're all
Okay.
three different artists.
Okay, now how much would you say this session cost you?
Probably honestly, I think I paid about 450, 500 for like all of them.
Yes, great detail, great color work. I love it. I love it. And this one, man, did that hurt right there? Because I'm seeing all this right here. You got that the major vertebrae right there. Like, did that hurt?
It was a little painful, yeah. I just
Okay.
like, put in my AirPods and I just zoned out.
Zoned
And,
out.
yeah,
Yet. Okay. Because I don't have my back and my butt. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get my butt and my legs and all of
yeah.
that
So
tattooed.
that's my goal. I want to like finish my whole entire back, connect it to one like butt cheek, and then
Yes.
connect it off like finish my whole sleeve.
Let's go. Let's go. You know what is a good way to do that? Meet me. Meet me. Pay for all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like who where are we going? When are we going to get that next tattoo? All right, so I got one more for you. So let me make sure I don't I'm so embarrassed because I'm not in the folders right now and I'm like,
Oh, I don't think
please.
I didn't show my other tattoos. I have more. I just don't like them, so I didn't show my other ones.
Okay, so I think for you, let me just look real quick. Oh,
That was it.
okay, perfect. That was the four pictures you sent in to me. Perfect. Okay, well, thank you for coming on the show. That was see, it was not that bad.
I mean,
All
what
right,
I
so listen, everybody in here right now, if you guys are just now getting in, this is Behind the Ink with me, obviously, and this is our first guest, Pretty Eyes. Make sure everybody right now favorites her and then types one in the comments. I want to see every single person in my chat right now. I'm also doing a roll call. You already know. Type one in the comments. That's the part about being on this show. Type one. There's not enough ones. Not enough ones. Let's go. She has a battle coming up, you guys. Please hit her with that favorite and just go vibe with her. Thank you so much, Queen, for being part of the show. Is there anything else you want to say before you go?
I'm sorry.
Is there anything else you want to say before
No,
you go?
just
All
stay.
right. Well, thank you.
I need help for my battle.
We got you. We got you. April 24th. What time?
8 p.m. Eastern time.
8 p.m. Okay, definitely. Thanks so much for being on the show. If you guys are just getting in here, make sure you guys hit her with their favorite. We still have two more guests to go. D, can you request the box, please? With our final, you guys, we got Jilly Baby, who actually has a show right before my show every single week called Entanglements. I just watched it today. It was super fun. I seen Mercedes in the building. Mercedes, if you're in here, say hi so that everybody can favorite you guys. If you get a chance, go to that trending tab on on the top of the trending tab every single week, every single day. There are multiple different banners on there, and those people are recognized by the app as featured content created shows, which means we take the time out of our day, right? To do these shows for you every week consistently. You can guarantee on us putting some comment together. Favorite Mercedes, you guys, she has a show on Thursdays at 9 p.m. called Sipping Celebrity. You guys, Copper merch. She's got merch. Hello, the Queendom. You guys, go support your streamers. Your streamers who have merch, go get yourself a little sweater, go get yourself a little mug, and go sip celebrity with Mercedes, you guys, at 9 p.m. Thursday. Hello. Okay, so we've got our second guest. Welcome to the show, Happy D. Ooh, I can't wait to talk about what your tattoos mean. Hi, how are you? How are
I'm,
you?
I'm great. I'm a little bit nervous. I was supposed to be in front of my computer and stuff, but I had to pull over because of the technical difficulty.
Yeah. Well, listen, let me tell you something. I usually am also on the computer and I've got your tattoos right on my screen, but I also, why my show's starting 20 minutes late. So we're in this together. Cut those comments off. It's just me and you. Okay. You have some amazing work and I can't wait to hear your stories behind it. So let me just go ahead and pull it up right here. fabulous color. You look at this guy, right? So why don't you introduce yourself to the chat real quick so we can get you some favorites and everybody can say hi to you.
Yeah, so I'm a new streamer. I've been on here. It was my month anniversary yesterday. My name is Happy D for Happy Depressed Guy. I suffer from mental health. My real name is Eric. And my stream is about activity, about tattooing. My tattoos have actually been therapy for the last 6 months. This sleeve, I've been tattooing once a week for the last 6 months.
Wow.
And I'm in Canada. We've had some lockdowns. I'm actually gonna, right now I should be at home because we have a curfew for 9:30, but I had to pull over because this is just too important for me. I want to get my message out there for mental health, and I need the faves. I just want people there to follow me. I tattoo myself once a week live, and I have a naked arm here that's gonna have actually my copyrighted logo for my stream. So that's where I'm headed, and my ink is sick.
Wow, I am just shocked. I had absolutely no idea when you popped into my room today.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into until I got the pictures. You know, I try not to look at the tattoos until you guys are actually here to talk with me and that I can look at them with you. So bear with me. We're going to just start one by one. And you could just tell us what this means. And you guys are in for a treat. If you do this by yourself, I can't wait. I'm a fan and I will pull up and watch you because you've got some very creative stuff. How you got to the angles that you're getting, I don't know. I'm going to need some help understanding.
Yeah. Okay, wait, okay, I didn't tattoo myself.
Oh, okay. That's what okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I felt like I misinterpreted that. So basically you get tattooed one time every single week and you go live when you get your tattoos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, same. So I haven't really got any lately because I've been on my weight loss journey, but I also have gotten all my ink on live as well. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. No particular order.
Yeah, so that there is the spider web is on the elbow, which is each piece is all been custom and modified. That there's to show how life has entangled me and I always feel like I'm trapped. You have one of my kids' names there, which is Zachary.
Okay.
When we see on the other picture, you'll see that I was accidentally, listen to this, I was accidentally put in prison for 6 days as an innocent man. I still have no criminal record. I was a fugitive, I was an ex-con, a con, and I have no criminal record. So that's why you see the little man there behind bars. The broken heart is actually an acronym. There's letters in there that spell norm so that I feel normal. But it's actually the name of my friends, the wife, which is Nadia, Olivia, Raphael, and Maya, which spells norm. So I took that there, that when I'm with them, I always feel like I'm normal. My depression is under control. And that's why the heart is broken, because I've lost my friendships in the last 6 months because of a horrible story that's happened to me during pandemic. And, you know, it's not important the why. This is why I've done it. Each piece on me has a meaning.
Okay. And this is the ideal candidate for this show. So welcome. And we just can't wait to hear your stories. Let's go ahead and get into them.
Yeah, so this one here, as you guys can see, that dragon is just sick. My guy is like really talented. And, you know, you can see that there's pink in there because real men wear pink. So that's why the mouth is pink inside. I have hours and hours of touch-up. This arm has no touch-ups done on it, but you can see the fire that's there is, in Chinese culture, I'm actually a fire dragon. So that's me fighting against... Yeah, fighting against the laws and tyranny. And the Metallica snake is actually blue because my ex-wife, her Chinese signal is a snake. So that's me battling her. And I represented it with Metallica because I'm a huge fan of Metallica.
Yes, love that.
I have another son's name under there that's Noah. And as you can see, this actual sleeve was supposed to be grayscale. There was supposed to be absolutely no color. As you can see, we just threw that to the curb because when I'm done, 98% of my arm will be covered in color.
Love that. You're gonna love my friend KBL. KBL, where you at? Yo, make sure you guys favorite. Make sure you favorite KBL. You will love his work. He'll be back here on Thursday, and you can see it in person. So
Cool.
hold on a second. Okay, so we've got that one. Okay, so the angles are kind of rough, but let me blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so that there is actually a cover up. The top part of the sleeve had a 30-year-old tattoo because I'm actually 44. There's a Tasmanian devil in that storm, which I think I sent a better picture on the next one, but it's a cover up because the Tasmanian devil is actually holding a hockey stick that over time the ink kind of spread. So forgive me for saying it looks like the Tasmanian devil was holding a penis. So we had to fix that up with the storm.
Oh, okay.
And you can't see it in there, but that's what that is. And the blue heart is for my children. I have 3 boys. So that represents my bloodline, my life are my children. And as you can see, we just threw in some orange there to make it pop. And if you guys don't use these colors, like I have lime on me, that orange is just sick. And you can see that he's mixed some of the orange with the yellows and stuff. You know, that's why this is the blue too really pops.
Yeah, you've got some fucking raw. I thought at first that this was looking like some type of morphed lion.
Yeah,
I can see the heart now. This thing is sick.
Yeah,
you got some super raw ass tattoos. Okay, let's go. All right, so then we got. Okay.
Yeah, that's just that was actually a tattoo that was done there about 5 years ago, and it just worked in. It's one of my kids' names, but all the stuff around it, like you have there, the writing. If you flip it, it's a saying I say to my kids all the time before they go to bed every night, that the loves of my life and life of my love. So that's tattooed in there, and
I see that right here.
Yeah, and then there's a little thing with a heart where it says "love yous," so that's the heartbeat with "love yous" in there.
Okay.
And just there, just the way that the coloring is going around it and the shading, I mean, it's so on point. And we're almost finished my wrist and hand, but I have extreme eczema and the stress that I've been going under. I'm probably going to take a break this year because I'm shedding like a snake.
Yeah, I love this. Your body's going through all that shock. You're doing a session a week. That's insane. That's insane. We just going to keep it moving right along. Yeah. Here's a better up close. Let me go slow through this thing so you guys really can see that. Give me a second. This shit is raw.
Yeah, appreciate the artwork there for the dragon. Is just, my guy is really good.
That fucking dragon mouth. That shit is raw as fuck.
And I was lucky. The white took to my skin. You can see the highlights of white.
Look at the lime. The fucking, oh my God. Look at how good your skin absorbed that orange. Is something so.
Oh yeah, color took to me so well, and that there.
Crap.
That's actually the coronavirus because I had it. So I think I have the world's sickest coronavirus tattoo because I've looked and there's nothing out there like it. That's the 3 variants.
The germ and the wow.
Yeah, that's the molecule. The Black Widow is actually an ex-girlfriend because I think she was a Black Widow and she was Russian. So that's why the color of the Black Widow is in the color of the Russian flag. And the letters that are in it is our version of the FBI. There it says GMC. Well, she worked for that division of our Canadian FBI. So that's a little tribute to her.
Okay. So
you can see the lyrics that say, whisper things into my brain, assuring me that I'm insane. It's a quote from a Metallica song. I'm most definitely not insane. I take care of my mental health, but that's part of my journey through mental health. And as I become a better streamer, I have a thing that I want to do that's called, is it poetry or is it Metallica? The lyrics to any Metallica song, I beg people to differ if they can tell the differentiate if it's poetry or a lyric to a song. What else do we have?
I see you've got this down here. I wanted to point this thing out to you. You got the coronavirus mask on there. Okay.
Yeah. That's it, the coronavirus mask. And it's not finished. We're doing some blending there. I don't like the line work around the wrist, but it's a work in progress. It's the sleeve that never ends.
Yeah, that thing is fire. Here's some more pictures of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
The colors are just
So
my.
when did you get this? So when was this? And how much have you paid so far?
I stopped counting after 4 grand, and
That's it?
but my guy, that's it. My guy has just been super cool with me. He doesn't even charge me full price. Like example, I go there for like 4 hours and he'll charge me 2.5. I got a really good price per rate because he knows my journey's not over. I'm doing my other arm is going to be just black and gray. And it's going to be
Yeah.
like I'm splitting my body in half. I want one side to be my organized chaos side. The other side is going to be traditional black, kind of like you, just real pretty, real nice. And I'm also doing a back piece, half of my body too. So, for the next couple of months there, I'm going to be getting ink.
Wow. Look at
I'm
this. Look at this. I'm sorry to cut you off. Look
yeah,
at
I know
this.
that's great.
Close-up.
It's
Look at
it's
this
sick.
close up. I am shook right now. This
Yeah.
color is phenomenal.
It's
This magenta pink.
Yeah.
Holy crap. If I had skin texture like that, you bet your ass I would be KBL, I hope you're here because you're missing a hell of a fucking show.
And then the green and Carpe Diem, that was actually a tattoo that I did 2 years ago, and you couldn't read that it said Carpe Diem because the guy who had did it wasn't, he was kind of new, so he kind of shaded it too much. So what we did to make it pop is we put those colors in there, and to represent my anger that I deal with, we put some Incredible Hulk green in there that's ripping out of my skin. And we're not done. We're still gonna add some more color in there. I think there's still too much skin, so we're working on that.
Wow, I just can't. Your body's got to be going through stupid shock right now.
Yeah, I would say there that the last 2 weeks, my arm has been, it's the worst that it's been. It hadn't been that bad, so I'm taking a break off this week. I'm going to do my chest instead.
Yeah, wow. Listen, thank you so much, man. I can't wait to get you back on another show in a few weeks down the line, few months down the line.
Absolutely.
And see where else you go with that. I am just, your color is 100% just beautiful. I can't wait to start my legs. I really want to go with color,
Yeah.
but it just takes so much. Not to mention, you can tell that you got not only so many hours, but that all of these tattoos, you're the true definition of why I do this show. So thank you so much for being on here. Everybody right now, if you haven't even favorited Happy Depressed Guy, favorite him right now and type 1 in the comments. Type 1. I want everybody in here to favorite this man. They are for free. He wants to get his favorites up, and that's what we do on this show. Run them favorites up, please, and thank you.
Cool.
Let's go. Not enough ones.
Not enough ones. That's right. I'm what you call a fave whore. I have a message for mental health, and all I care about is helping people. You come in my stream, I'll talk to you for 2-3 hours at a time. One person. I'm about mental health. I suffer it. I live it. And I'm going to YouTube. I'm copywriting my name. I'm going to have my own website in a couple of weeks. I'm the real deal when it comes to mental health because I live it.
Okay, well, I salute you and thank you so much for being on my show. If that sounds like something that you guys would relate to, please go check him out and just go, explore his journey as well as share your testimony as well. So thank you once again. If you guys are just now being here, this is our second guest on Behind the Ink. And we have one more guest for you. So who's here to see Jilly Baby? Hello? Who's here to see the host of Entanglements herself? Hello, Miss Jilly Baby. Thank you guys so much. I know the show's running a little behind, but we're just doing our thing, vibing about these beautiful tattoos. What a great work. Hello.
I didn't have time to move myself in front of my butterfly wall, so we'll just do this in front of the entanglement wall.
I love it. I love it. First of all, why don't you introduce, thank you, Sharky. Why don't you introduce yourself to the chat?
Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Jilly Baby. I started on the app, I think for a lot of people, right, because of COVID. So back in April, actually around the same time Pretty Eyes. So Pretty Eyes and I started around the same time as a gifter. And I played around with the streaming and just kind of did it for fun, but I didn't start taking it seriously till about June, July time. And then I decided to create my wall. I'm sorry I can't be in front of my butterfly wall, but those of you who've been around see me on my butterfly wall. I did that in September. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this really serious. Did it in September, applied for my badge, got that in October, and we've just been
1 month. Okay, you fancy. Okay.
going ever since then. You know, guys, my streams are always, if you come inside, I talk about the butterfly effect in terms of living life, right? That one small thing can make a huge impact. So, you know, whereas 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 2 hours, I want any interaction that we have on this app to be positive, and that you have a good time. Oh, look at them! I love it. That you have a positive experience on here. So I do that. My show is actually the very opposite of my stream. It's very messy, but that's not what my stream is, which is why it has its own wall now. So it's got its own section. We had to separate the entanglements from the butterflies.
Okay, for the ones who don't know about entanglements, they only know about the song. I need you guys to go ahead and explain what the show is and how they could be on it. Hello, we love a little entanglement on the ink.
So an entanglement is a complicated or compromising relationship or situationship. So there's the beautiful side of love, you know, the butterflies, all of the hearts and things and the flowers. And then sometimes you have messy situations. So in entanglements, we like to talk about the messy situations. Raquel, if you are in here, please comment. Raquel, you guys can follow and hit Raquel with a fave. She can get you on the show if you truly do have an entanglement. I do not hear any of the stories before the show. So Raquel and Jess actually screen. They have to hear all the stories before that, and they decide if it's an entanglement. You know, some people think they have an entanglement, and they're just messy. So
right, you just don't make it to curve.
Right. So it doesn't make it. They don't all make it to the show, but you can get with them if it's an entanglement. We'll get you scheduled. I hear the stories when the audience hears the stories, so we have the same reactions. They're all very real. I don't have any pre-information, and we just kind of roll with it. And I take notes, and then we retell the story. So even if you miss a show, you can come the following week, and I give an entire recap of the entanglement you missed. So if you missed tonight, which was an amazing night, shout out to Raquel and Jess for pulling that story. Come back next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will recap the entire entanglement for you if you missed it, because it was a really good one.
It was. I was actually, today was my first show. Shout out to Jordan. Also, if you guys don't have Jordan favorited, please favorite Jordan. He's got some new music out on Instagram. So I love seeing this room just lit up right now, you guys. I love it. I love it. So, okay, so let me pull up your tattoos and we can get right into it. So,
I've got great color. I'm like, oh my gosh, my tattoos are boring, and I haven't gotten one in a while. But you know, I think finding a tattoo artist is like, I mean, for me at least, like it's, you know, it's like girls trying to find somebody to do your hair. Like it has to be somebody that you're just like
absolutely
comfortable with, or if you're just doing something on the whim, it can't just be on some regular stuff. So
right, and not to mention, like that's why, like, you don't got to be super blasted like 1, 2, 3 tattoos, because most people who get tattoo is therapy now. And before, it used to be so looked down on and so shamed that people were all tatted up, and now it's more acceptable, and now people are doing it all over the world to represent, you know, stories and just, you know, lifetime memories or people that they mourn. But tattoo therapy is a real thing, so I truly believe in that. So I just love exploring people's artwork, people's colors. But here's your first one that you sent in.
So that's my back. Okay, so when I started getting my first tattoo is that big one in the middle. So when Pretty Eyes said, I don't want to get like comment like a koi fish, I was like, I feel kind of triggered now. But I was 19. I got my first tattoo when I was 19. So that's how old it is. And it's the two fish in the back. I'm a Pisces. So I was like, I want to get, you know, 2 fish swimming. So I was working at the accounting office at the Motorcycle Mechanic Institute, MMI. That was one of my first jobs. And the students would come in right from all over. And I was talking about a tattoo, and I was like, I want somebody to draw something for me. And a student just handed me this one day and was just like, oh, I heard you talking about like you wanted to get a tattoo kind of like this, and I draw. Here's what I came up with. And I was like, oh my God, that's so dope. So I had just got my first apartment. I was living across the street from Glendale Community College in Phoenix. Okay. And so I was just got my apartment, and I was like, all right, you know, I'm 19. My mother is like super opposed to tattoos, but I'm like, I'm an adult. I have my own money now. I'm going to go get me a tattoo, and I'm going to go get this picture that this student just handed me at the window, and I'm going to put this on my back. Now, I want to put my tattoos on my back, and here's my thought process, right? Because I was working at like a job, and I was like, I want my tattoos to be visible when I want to show them, right? At this point in time, right? So it's on my back. It's on my upper back. Right? So middle to upper, I want them to be visible when I want to show them, but you know, I can cover them easily. And then also, you know, when I get older, and I was thinking like I don't want anything lower because gravity, if I have children, my circle then's going to end up looking like an oval. So this was my train of thought where my tattoo placement early. So I literally went to the tattoo shop on the corner from my apartment complex. It was just a sign that said tattoo. And I just walked in there and I was like, can you do this on my back? And went in and did it. It took him like, it's all black. It's all black ink.
Right.
So this is like a 20-year-old tattoo. I haven't had it touched up or anything since. I haven't done anything to it. But
is that going across your back, or is that going
middle of my back, right below the nape of my neck?
So okay. So what do these mean to you? What's the writing mean?
So that was that one. So that middle one took me like 3 hours. He did that. Okay. These aren't in order that I got them, but the one above it. All right. So that's a Chinese character. This was a Vegas tattoo. Okay. This was 3 girlfriends drunk, and one person was like, we should get our names tattooed. Hell no, I'm not putting any initials, no names on. We're not doing this. So we went to the tattoo shop, and it was like, oh, this is a Chinese character. It means friendship. So we got that. So mine's on my neck. One of the other girls has it on her like left shoulder. The other person has it on their right shoulder. So that was our little Vegas little $50 tattoo drunken Vegas moment. The one below it, so I was really obsessed with like Asian characters. So the one below it, that's the first tattoo I ever decided to do in color. So when he's talking about all this color, back then I was really scared to get any color on my skin.
Right.
So that was a color tattoo. My cousin and I got the same tattoo together in the same spot, and it means tenacious. So, just somebody that's really, like tenacious about life and just ambitious and stuff. So we both got the same tattoo. We got that at the same time. That was that.
All right, so we've got the next one.
Wait, do that one last. That's my newest tattoo. Do the scroll ones, the ones on the sides. I think those two. So I got 2. Yeah. So I got 2 scrolls. So here's the vision for my back, right? So if you envision the yin yang thing in the middle and the kanji down the center, and then I have these 2 scrolls on my sides. So my vision was I wanted to get like 2 cherry blossom trees up the side of my back, like the scrolls were posted on the tree trunks, and then the blossom going in to all of the other stuff, right? Because I'm super OCD. I'm like, everything needs to make sense. But I got 2 scrolls. So one of the scrolls, and I couldn't even tell you which one is what at this point, but I believe this one is fall down 7, get up 8. So about being resilient. And then the other scroll, and these were done by the same guy, the other scroll says no rest for the weary. When you're going. So I spend a lot of my time like in life and stuff. I used to work like multiple jobs. I'm just always on the go, right? And like if you want to get through things and do things, you kind of just have to keep working at it. And I've had a lot of things happen in my life. So, fall down 7, get up 8 at all times.
I love that. I love it. It's so sweet and simple. I love that.
Okay, so I made these trees on my back, but
you still might, or you're kind of changing your mind about it now?
I don't know. I'm kind of like in between. I want to because
I think cherry blossoms would be beautiful. You get the right colors and the right style. I think that would just turn out beautiful. So we've got this one right here.
Yes. So that one's that one's this one right here. This was the first visible tattoo I ever got. So everything, remember, is on my back, right? And so I'm working corporate, and I'm just like, oh, visible tattoo. So it's my first visible tattoo, and it's my first international tattoo. So again, with girlfriends in Mexico, I used to frequent Mexico a lot, Playa del Carmen. Everyone's been going to Tulum. I used to travel a lot. So it was kind of just an ode to that. Again, we were just up and it's like, hey, you want to go get a tattoo? And it was like, sure. Looked up this guy on literally Yelped it. He had good reviews. Went to see him and just said, hey, I want to just get like a sugar skull. He just freestyled it. And then I used to wear flowers in my hair all the time. So he just put a little flower on the sugar skull, put a little light coloring, I think it was cost me like $50.
Right. Little cute, quippy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we got one more. If you guys are just now getting here, this is Behind the Ink. This is our 3rd and final guest for tonight, you guys. Everybody say hi to Jilly Baby. If you guys have not, I want to see all my favorites. After you favorited Jilly Baby, make sure you guys type 1. I want to see who's still here, and I want to see all them ones after you guys have favorited Jilly. We've got some content creators in here. Mercedes is in the building. Make sure you guys hit her with that favorite. Sipping Celebrity every Thursday night. Okay, and speaking of these beautiful, beautiful butterflies, And if you guys have not seen her butterfly wall yet, I actually just got to see it on Instagram and I was just super in love. I love butterflies symbolizing new beginning and stuff. And I don't have any on me yet, but trust me, my legs and stuff, I really want to get colorful spring beauty and maybe water on one side and, beautiful colors. But butterflies are definitely something I want because there's so many different ways and so many different designs and styles of butterflies that you just can never go wrong on a nice little filler piece when it comes to anything. So let's go. This last final tattoo for Miss Jelly Baby, you guys.
So this was my latest tattoo. So I got this 2 years ago. In Australia. So another tattoo that I got when I was in Sydney. It was Christmas time. For those of you who aren't familiar with my story, I talk about my challenges with lupus, and so the butterfly is a symbol of lupus. People that have lupus tend to get what they call a butterfly rash across their face. So the butterfly is typically associated with that. This was the first major trip that I had taken. I just started a new job and they sent me out to Sydney. I was able to get my mom to come meet me out there. So we got to spend Christmas together out in Australia. And I just got up and I said, I really want to get a tattoo and I want to get some butterflies because of that. And I had just gone through a big transition with the illness, with work. And it was just, this is my second time to Sydney, and that place for me, I think anybody who travels, sometimes you just have a place that you just go to sometimes and you just always feel refreshed. And so I wanted to just commemorate that. So I literally was looking on and I said, I want 3 butterflies, Yelped again, tattoo places, found this place down by Bondi Beach and just went in and said, I just want 3 butterflies flying outward. And I showed him a small picture, and it was this guy that was just like passing through there. He just moved there. I think he's from like Eastern Europe and whatnot. And this is the type of work, like the aesthetic of the work he did, and we just kind of went for it. So he drew something up, put it on, but it's 3 butterflies, and they're going outward, right, away from me. And so you start from the bottom, and it's who I was, who I am, and who I'm going to be. Type going out. And so that's just kind of what I carry with me and remind myself. And it's become, I did that before I was even streaming. So now this is kind of just like, things kind of happen for a reason, right? Not kind of,
right.
Kind of morphed into this aesthetic.
100%. I love that. I think it's such a good, like I said, therapy way. And then of course to remember your Australia trip with your mom and stuff like that. I think that's super beautiful. Plus the colors, you can never go wrong with the purple. I'm a huge fan of purple, so I love that.
Getting better about the color thing. I'm getting better. Yeah. Like I tell you, I had like a huge. I was just like but as I get older, I'm just kind of like it looks good. So I'm still not off of finishing my back or doing other tattoos. So I definitely still on the table.
Right. Well, I'm excited to see what you do. I'm fascinated with the tattoos, all tattoos and their stories. So, all right. Well, anything else you want to shout out to the chat and say?
I have a battle coming up on Friday, y'all. 9:00 Eastern time. Pull up if you want to support. Even if you're just in the comments, every party hat or whatever. But I just love seeing everybody. Please, anytime, come on. If you are a content creator, if you have an entanglement, please come on. If you are a content creator, peeping in here, I'm a serial guest. I love to be on shows. I've been harassing Char for once, like, hey, I can come on the show. You want me to come on the show?
Right. It's all in due time. This one worked out perfect, because I got to see your show today too. So I love that. Okay, so battle on Friday.
Friday at
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come pull up for the fun. Go. Other than that, guys, catch me during the week. A lot of other things coming out there. I know that you talk about your merch and stuff. So, TBE merch coming soon, Butterfly Effect merch coming soon. So stay tuned. And I love everything that you do. And congratulations on your weight loss journey. I will tell you looking good, girl. Looking good.
I'm feeling good, girl. I'm feeling good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Jilly.
No problem.
Yes.
Having me.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Okay, you guys, that was the wrap up. That was the show. Thank you guys. My birthday is this weekend. It's 33. I would say so far one of the best years of my entire life. And I would love to celebrate with you guys. I have an auction Friday and Saturday night. So if you want to pull up, but also after the auction, I've got some blacklight walls that I am setting up at the house. So we're going to be in San Francisco. We've got a dope ass 7-bedroom crib out there in San Francisco. Desk Unique, Rockstar, Taj, you know, the list goes on of people pulling up. Role Model, Queen Me are coming. So make sure you guys fucking tune in. So Euros, I believe Euros battle or auction on Saturday, and then King Yeps, I think on Friday. So yeah, so we're just gonna 33, you guys, sober 33. This is what it looks like for me. So thank you everybody for being here on the show. Okay, big bet, big bet. Hopefully you're after mine, so that way I'll have a bag to like fucking, you know, inflate a little bit, right? Let's go. Thank you so much. And if you guys are interested in being on the show, Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat, you guys can hit that, add that Snapchat, send in your tattoos, and send in, you know, your face shot, and we will get you on the show every single Tuesdays. But right before my show, you guys can catch Jilly Baby show, Entanglements. And once again, you guys, Mercedes show, you guys can catch on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where she talks about the latest celebrity and things like that. So really fun. But thanks you guys for being here. Thanks for the technical difficulties. I'm going to restart in just a minute. Spamming the comments. Yes, hit that favorite button on everybody in here. Jilly, I appreciate you. Nora, welcome. We're just wrapping up another episode of Behind the Ink, you guys. So hi, Nora. How are you? Right. Everybody say hi to Nora. Hello. KBL, how is it vacationing up there? How is vacationing up there? Oh. If you guys don't have Nora favorited, make sure you guys do that. KBL. Oh, Kickside. Real quick, before we go, you want to hop in for the plug on the show, or you want me to do it for you? Good, Kyle. I love that. Everybody, please favorite Kickside, you guys. She does a lot of behind the scenes. She is the one that you guys are talking to. She actually has a show called The Other Side, which is about loving the other side of people who love addicts. So you guys can make sure that you give her a favorite and pull up. She's the one you guys are talking to when you're sending in your pictures and communicating with them. Hi, Kickside. Oh, look at you, Mama.
I was gonna stream, but I got a phone call and I didn't ever get to stream.
Okay, well, you know, so I just wanted to let you in, tell everybody to favorite you guys because she does a lot of work for me behind the ink. And just to let you plug your show real quick, and then we got to wrap it up because I'm already behind the time. So
yes. So I do a show every Thursday at 6 Central Standard Time. It's called The Other Side. It's about loving the addict, giving your story, your testimony of what you've been through, whether you're a parent, a child, a significant other, friend, family, just your walk. It's also open floor for the addicts themselves, for them to come in, give their stories as well, their side of the story. But it's for the addict to hear, you know, what we go through, because we are an addict too. We're addicted to the addict. So it's just for us to have a floor and be able to speak on that.
all right. Well, thank you so much, Kickside, for everything you do for this show. We really appreciate you being here and just helping me every single week. I love you so much, girl. Thanks so much.
Y'all add Snapchat. Y'all get on there and add and send all your tattoos in, so we can get you guys on the show. Be sure y'all add it, because I know that I don't feel like it's like just thrown out there enough throughout the show, because I know that she has a lot going on. So I just want to make sure y'all add it. We want all of them. She wants the block. She wants the black. Yeah, if you're an artist, talk about the work you do. Like, she wants all of it.
Yes, please, because we're running out of pipeline sometimes and we have to scramble the day of the show. So we're trying to just get you guys on there. I would like to do like a botched or blast. So if you got some fucked up tattoos, let's roast your ass. So I'm just saying. Thank you, Kickside. All right, you guys, I got to wrap it up because I still have my picture up and stuff. I'm about to restart right now. And I will